Hello, my friends. Welcome back. We've got another week. Happy Monday. Hope we're getting through it all right. Let me see. We got a boop. Ta-da! I'm here once again. So, my goodness. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's what that is. I had something, I had like some of those, you know, those Mio like flavored water things. I had apparently accidentally splashed some on my arm, and for a second when I looked at it, it definitely looked like a bug bite. But it was not in fact a bug bite, it was sweet tea. Anyways, welcome back to the stream. We're playing Slay the Spire today because I've narrowed down my list of long plays that I want to attempt. And we're putting it to a vote, so the long play will start tomorrow. Today we're playing Slay the Spire. Because I couldn't make a decision in time. Which happens more often than not around here, honestly. Where are we? I gotta bring up the game, and I gotta make sure the game capture is happening. And once we're up, I'll pause the music. Ta-da! Game, you were supposed to be captured. You're supposed to. There we go. Jesus. It just made me scroll all the way over to it. What a pain in the rear. I also need to turn up this music. Not the music, but the game sounds. Because I usually have this on pretty low. I'll throw it at a crisp 80. It's usually where I put stuff. As always, let me know. If you're in the chat at the moment, let me know if it's too quiet or anything, but it's mostly just, there isn't even like dialogue to be read, it's mostly just gonna be sound effects. So if you haven't played Slay the Spire somehow in the, God, how long has it been since this game has been out? It's been so long that they're making a second one. If that tells you anything. Like the second one I think is going to come out this year, right? Don't know if it has a release date yet. It's a turn-based card battle sort of thing. Hey, babe. Thank you. So we're gonna start by picking a character. I've been playing a lot of the Silent recently, but our options are the Ironclad, the Silent, the Defect, and the Watcher. The Watcher's a huge pain in the ass to play, and you can tell because I haven't unlocked anything for them, which means I haven't played any of them. I'm mostly the Silent and the Ironclad because I'm a big baby. I have played some of the Defect though. The Defect has some fun combos. We'll start with Ironclad. He's the easy mode. And Ironclad is the easy mode because his starting relic is like one of the collectible things that you can get. Heals him after combat, which is important because we will be taking damage. A curse for a rare relic is potentially not terrible. Potions are fine. A random card is fine. We don't want to lose a starting relic, I think, because Ironclad's relic is, as you might say, Ironclad. I think we're gonna take a curse. Oh, regret's not a good curse. Wing Boots is hilarious, though, because I usually play custom modes where I don't have to fucking worry about pathing. So here's the gist of Slay the Spire. We're gonna make our way from the bottom of this map all the way to the top. This is the final boss of the area that we'll have to beat. You do it 3 times, and you've won a game of Slay the Spire for most intents and purposes. Every symbol on this map means something different. They're all marked over here. What you want to look for is these elite fights, though, because elite fights, unlike regular enemy fights, they drop relics, and relics are usually a pretty good thing for us. So I always try to hit up as many elite fights as I can. Looks like we're only going to be able to get 2. And it's here and here. So I think we're going to start here and climb this way. Slay the Spire, I think, is very simple in theory and difficult to master, the way a lot of these roguelikes are. The gist is you can defend from attacks, or you can attack and deal damage, is pretty much most of what this is going to do for us. We can also, there's different effects you can cause to your enemies, and different buffs and nerfs that they can cause to you. Like this, it can apply vulnerable, which will make him take more damage, which is great. But in most cases, anything that you're going to do that is going to help you to not die. I could have killed him, you son of a bitch. It also helps if you can do math, which is why I'm not good at the game, or else I wouldn't have taken as much damage. I haven't the slightest idea what our build is going to be. Bloodletting is fine for now. We want to go this way. Oh great, it doesn't use up the use of our wing boots. The sentence was going to be, it doesn't use up a use of our wing boots unless we use up a use of our wing boots, which is asinine. But what I meant was, it's not an item that is like a required use. It doesn't assume that you're using it unless you dilly-dally. Ooh, I would love to remove a card. I also kind of want to try to, I know I fucked it up last time, but I'll read these, that's fine. It's the Ominous Forge. You duck into a small hut. Inside you find what appears to be a forge. The smithing tools are covered with dust, yet a fire roars inside the furnace. You feel on edge. I don't like the relic that this gives us, and I also don't like being cursed, believe it or not. So we're gonna forge and upgrade a card in our deck. Objectively better. I do like upgrading Bash though, for that 3 vulnerable. Helps it last a little longer. We'll do this for now. You decide to put the forge to use, and clang, clang, clang. Improve your arsenal. Excellent. I found that I'm really bad at, this is fine actually. I didn't do math correctly on that, which is fine. I found that in games that I play the most often, like last time I played Ring of Pain, I sort of did this too. I am notoriously bad at, oh, that's gonna be annoying. Nope, we're good. Skipping like dialogue and stuff, as if you guys have also seen the game before. And I understand that that's not always the case. So I'm gonna try to do better at reading things and slowing down a little bit. Not to read everything. I'm not gonna have to read you what every card does. But sometimes we'll have discussions about it. This guy's annoying. I am gonna bash him and take a little damage though. Just so we can get this fight over with quicker. Because this guy, it helps having played the game before, because you kind of know every enemy has like a set way they do things, usually, like how they set up their turn. There's a word for this that's just not coming to me. Hey Brambot, how's it going? Glad you could make it. We're slaying those spires. I love anger. I love fucking about with anger. Especially if you can upgrade it. If we can upgrade anger and initiate some card draw, that's always a fun build. Because then you just keep drawing free attacks and just do infinite damage. Upgrade it to anger too. That's exactly correct. Except it's anger plus, technically, in this game. This guy's annoying. We're gonna bash him. I'm going to drink this. Oh, for free? Yeah, I'll take a free barricade. And then we're gonna drink Entropic Brew so I can have more potions. We'll throw this weak potion next turn, I think. Okay. You use a copy of Anger and it discards itself and adds another copy to your discard pile. So that when we inevitably... My god. Yeah, throw that weakness potion. Didn't give me a single defense. That's so weird. So that when we inevitably cycle this deck, we'll have more Anger. There's another Anger. I will use this defense. I'm really bad at glass cannoning the game. Anger 3 or 4 even. We've had second Anger, yes. But what about third and fourth Anger? I'm really bad at like trying to glass cannon this game and inevitably like losing because I don't defend enough because I think I can just take the enemy out immediately. Anger thrice. But I try to be better at defending. I've gotten better at defending. Art of War's not good for the Ironclad, but I'll take it. I've gotten better at defending since I tried to play, since I've started playing the Silence more often, because the Silence's starting relic doesn't give them more hit points, so it doesn't let them restore hit points over time, so you really gotta be careful about it. Boy, this is annoying. How about one of these? One of those. Not gonna defend us from all of this damage, but he'll defend us from some of it. We'll take that defense, and we can kill all these guys. Potentially? Damn, they do got me weakened though. Actually no, that's still doable. I can do math. Now with dual wield, we can multiply the anger further. This is only gonna work out if I get a good way We need good card draw. We need high energy, or we need the unceasing top item, which will allow the unceasing top relic allows you to draw a card whenever your hand is empty. I do like the idea of it though. That's my weakness, Cap. I do think we're potentially going to, we can come up here, hit this elite, and then we can fly over to the other elite, I think, because it's on the same level as our next. That might be a good use of the flight shoes, because there's no other elite up here that I have to worry about. Okay. The campfire, we can rest and heal or upgrade a card in our deck. We must upgrade to Anchor Plus. It has been written, it has been foreseen. Tiny chest! Love the tiny chest. Tiny chest gives us more treasure, which gives us more relics. Hate these guys though. These guys have artifacts, which is one of the most annoying buffs to have in the game. It's one of the most annoying buffs for an enemy to have in the game, and one of the best buffs for you to have in the game, which is why you know it's annoying for an enemy to have it in the game. Because it will negate each stack, each singular buff in a stack negates a debuff that I would inflict upon them. So if I tried to bash one of these guys, it would negate all 3 vulnerables, and just they wouldn't get it. It would do away with the 1 artifact. So next time I strike them, they would take the vulnerable, but it makes it kind of useless on this turn. And these days are going to become infuriating. Okay. Excuse me, we're gonna need some backup. And backup might be all 3 of these potions. We're gonna start here. Anger, anger. Take the 1 block. Strike. Nah, this isn't a good enemy for thorns. Thorns are really good for enemies, so later on, I'll point it out when we see it if I remember. You can see what the enemy is going to do above their head every time. So this guy's going to attack us for a single attack for 9 damage. Later on, you'll see like number times number on an attack, and and when that happens, the enemy is going to attack X number of times for X amount of damage, I think is how you read that. And those are the kind of enemies you want to get thorns on for, because every time they hit you, it's going to inflict that thorns damage back to them. I don't want a bloodlet, but Clash is really good. I'm not losing extra HP that I don't need to. I'm already so reckless with the Ironclad. I can't... There's a couple of abilities you can have that scale based on... that's annoying. That scale based on how much damage you take, or damage you take from cards versus damage you take from enemies. And it kills the Ironclad so quickly. Especially if I have at least 1 more, no, yeah, just the 1 more potential elite fight after this. Gonna be a pain in my rear. Hey, dual wield. Oh, hey, Big Zam. You can put as many dazeds as you want in my deck. I'm still going to out-anger you. That's the other problem. Dazed are statuses, which means I can't flash, which is fine because the rest of these will do enough damage, but it would have been really frustrating if they didn't. Anchor's good. Start combat with block is always good. I used to really like Infernal Blade, and Infernal Blade's not bad, especially if you upgrade it, because then it costs 0 and gives you a free attack. But it's kind of a pain. If you have a small enough deck, that attack will just be discarded and it'll come back and it'll cost the full amount this time, which I think is a huge pain in the rear. I like a strength build, especially since we have a way to get extra energy. Having some higher cost cards is not terrible. We do need to get like a flex or something to really initiate that strength build, but 14 and yeah, we could just do that. And I'm honestly gonna throw this at you because this guy, the gremlin knob, that's what I call him, is kind of a pain in the rear because he gains extra strength whenever I play a skill. So if I'm trying to block his attack, he gets bonus strength, and the strength will make him do more damage. So it's impossible. It's untenable, as you're about to see here, because the only thing I have to play in this hand are skills. So now instead of taking 14 damage, I'm suddenly taking 20, which is reduced to 10 because I have, you know, my block up, but boy, I wish I had one extra energy. C'est la vie. Oh my god, why am I dropping frames? I think, and I'm saying this for the video, because I'm dropping frames on stream, but this video should still be fine. My internet might have gone out. Hey game? Slay the Spire, did you knock my internet out? No, it says my internet's fine. Why? I'm gonna check the mobile live dashboard, see how we're doing. I haven't had this happen to me. I can't say I've never had this happen to me. Haven't had this happen to me in probably years, which is hilarious. I wonder how many times OBS will attempt to reconnect me. Oh, you're getting a network error too? That's wild. I'm trying to look at my channel on the Twitch app on my phone and it's not coming up. Oh, I wonder if it's a Twitch problem. What if the Twitch servers are down? Wouldn't that be hilarious? I shouldn't have done that, but I did it anyways. If this becomes... Oh, this will work. Huh? I should. Is Twitch down? Twitch status. So I'm pretty sure I just got a notification from them saying someone I follow has gone live. So maybe not for everybody. I'm on attempt 6 of trying to reconnect. Ooh. I like armaments. Oh, are we back? I think we might be back. Chat, are we back? Network error. Oh, it does look like I'm back. Okay. Welcome back. I don't know what that was. It doesn't seem like it was on my end. Twitch is trying to nerf me before I even become big. Not clickbait. No, it's fine. Hey, there we go. Got Beefo in the chat saying we're back, so we're back. Beautiful. Like I said while we were gone, I don't think the recording went down because I don't think it was on my end. So, you didn't miss much. I just defeated the goblin knob. I promise I tried to wait for Twitch to come back before continuing, but it was also like if I have to just be a YouTuber about this, I can just be a YouTuber about this, you know, and I'll just upload the video separately. But it looks like we're back, so we're fine. Also, ow. Also, bless you. We might not even make it to the first boss on this run. Can confirm they did try. They can't keep me down for long. We'll take one of these, one of those. No, that's not worth it. Because I'll just take the 2 damage. Unless... No, that's fine. There's an attack that these guys can do that make it so that... Hey, there's Stream Elements. Thank you, Stream Elements, for letting me know that I'm live. There's an attack that these guys can do that can make it so that you can't attack the next round. Not round. The next turn. And I thought that was going to be that, but it was not. Unfortunately, I like both Rage and Spot Weakness. I like Iron Wave too, but I'm less concerned about Iron Wave. Rage will scale really well with our many angries, because they're free. So whenever you play a card, regardless of its cost, you gain extra block, which is really nice. And Spot Weakness scales really well with Heavy Strike? Is that the name of the card? Heavy Blade, that's right. Because it's not a strike, because there's a different build that I'm really mad that it doesn't scale with. We'll take Rage. Rage goes well with Anger. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm always saying to you. We need to heal. Yes, absolutely. Yes, please heal me. Thank you. And then we'll take another question mark space. Oh boy. You enter a corridor full of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to your lack of specialization in mycology, you are unable to identify the specimens. I can read, I promise. You want to escape but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. Don't eat the mushrooms, because you'll get a parasite. And it's honestly one of the worst curses that you can have in this game, I think, is the parasite. I will anger the mushrooms though, so that we can fight these mushrooms. These mushroom rats. Fungi beasts, as they're called. This is actually going to be really annoying. I don't have any defense. No defense and no anger. Glad we healed though. Because these guys, when they die, they inflict vulnerable upon you, which means I'm going to take more damage from the rest of these rats. Let me actually armaments, upgrade that defend, and then we'll strike anger. Angry. Ooh, this is not a bad build. So you start with rage. You defend. Yeah, strike, clash. And that guy's dead. Which means I don't take any damage this turn. Yay! Oh, yeah, that'll be enough block. And then you do a little cleavage. Bless you. Bless you. It's okay. I'm not even entirely sure that the stream can hear it, but I'm saying it just in case. It's okay. The stream is at least 90% you by volume at the moment, so apologize to yourself. Yeah. Oh god. Who's the boss? Oh, that hexadecimal motherfucker. I should heal. But instead, instead of healing, we're gonna do a quick upgrade. And I'm just gonna eat all this fire damage in a round and a half. Ooh, yes. Multiple anger. Multiply anger. Multiplicity. We'll do that. I'm throwing all of it. We'll take the thorns. We'll take the attack. As much as I would love to have another clash, I can't use it at this point. But it will add it to my deck. So I'll take it. We'll take it for later. Stick it in your pocket. Yeah, see, here's the 4x6. Okay, so it's attack for 4 damage 6 times. Damage for amount of times. Instead of, I think I said amount of times damage initially. It doesn't super matter. But this, like I said, this kind of guy is the kind of guy that Thorns is going to work on, which is great because I don't have any block right now. But I do have a lot of attacks. Which we managed to generate a little bit of block for with Rage. We'll do a little defend, flash, strike, delicious. He's gonna burn me, which is annoying. We do armaments, which now that it's upgraded, will upgrade your whole hand. And I think bloodletting, bash, strike, that. Getting that vulnerable on him is important. Especially now that we're gonna start hemorrhaging damage. Unplayable. Anger, anger, anger. Angry. Oh, you son of a bitch. No, actually, defend, defend, flash, flash. Because clashes are worth more damage, hilariously, than the heavy blade at this point. More angers. He's already done because we have Anger and Clash in the same hand, but sometimes it's about the principle of the thing. And then we get a rare card to pick from. A Love Feed. If you kill something, it raises your max HP. And it'll raise your max HP by more when you upgrade it. Boy. Cursed Key is bad. Especially since we have Tiny Chest. Every time you open a non-boss chest, you get a curse. It's bad. We don't have a curse build. We don't want the Cursed Key. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand is fine in most cases, but we do not have the ability to initiate the discarding of cards if we want to discard our hand, which becomes a problem. Like specifically in that previous boss fight, if we had a handful of those burns, each burn you take 2 damage from at the end of your turn, you're dead instantaneously. So we probably don't want the Runic Pyramid, even though it's better than the Cursed Key. I'm probably gonna take the Slaver's Collar because we are doing a lot of boss and elite combats, and it'll just give us extra energy. Who was that boss? Is that who I think it is? This motherfucker kills me a lot, so we'll see how this goes. We got 2 elites here. Got 1 here, lining up the 2. Lining up a 3rd. A 3 elite floor 2? You've convinced me. The thieves. You gotta defend. You gotta clash. And I'll heavy blade, because that does more than just 2 strikes at this point. They are gonna take my money, which is like fine. If you kill them, you get your money back at the end of the round, which is what we're working towards. I'm not gonna bash this time because we want the Clash and the Anger at this point are better. If you see that the mugger's defending, they're gonna leave next turn, so you better act fast. Let's see. I'm not gonna have enough. That's unfortunate. But also they're not gonna last till the end of next turn, so I probably should have used that other feed on him, but no, it's gonna get away with my money. That's a bummer. He's running away. I think he only got away with like 30 coins, 45 coins or something. Doesn't super matter. We haven't even gotten to a shop yet. Flex. Aaron flexes in. Flex is excellent. It's free. I don't want to use bloodletting right now, but I might. I'm also going to throw this. Because you want to get those hits in early, especially on this guy, because he's got plate armor, which gives him automatic defense. It's a pain in the rear. Plus, we need to have some of these open, because I would love to get a, I actually don't know what the potion's called. There's a potion that'll give you an artifact. You use it and you gain 1 artifact, and I would love to have it. Because there's an enemy on this floor that I am not a fan of. Would you believe it? I'm sure you would. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain block we're not really doing an exhaust build. The only card we have that has exhaust is feed. And that's mostly going to be to end battles. I'll take another clash. Sure. Let's see. Probably not going to dual wield bash. That seems annoying. I will get that vulnerable on though. Gotta get that vulnerable up. We're not gonna use feed yet. I'll take the defense even though we're frail. Rude. Absolutely rude. You gotta pop that rage, absolutely. You gotta pop that flex. That's a good hand. Heavy blade. And the clash. Man, I wish that would have killed you. But alas. Ooh, an upgraded flex? Yeah, absolutely. It's free strength, baby. The nest. A long line of hooded figures can be seen entering an unassuming cathedral. We love cult shit here. Naturally, you join the line and are quickly surrounded by cultists. They ignore you as they gleefully chant and wave their weapons around. It's a murder of crows. So, you can obtain the cult's ritual dagger here. It's not bad. It's essentially feed, but with a weapon instead of yourself. If you kill something with it, the card's damage is increased by 3 permanently. It's not a bad card. I think our deck is going to be a little too thick to use it efficiently, and I tend to not go for the ritual dagger if I already have something like feed to initiate those fatalities. You know what I mean? So we're gonna smash and grab the donation box. And maybe eventually we'll reach a shop, because I've got money burning a hole in my pocket. And they didn't even notice, because they're too busy plotting a murder with their murder of cultists. These guys, these are the cultists. They're birds, which is fun. I wonder if that's subliminally how this happened, but like I don't think it was. You do not belong here. Says who? Do we duplicate anger or do we duplicate flash? I'll duplicate anger. That is kind of the build. Beautiful. Didn't block though, but I didn't have any block to block with, so. Ooh, yeah, this might work. You go rage first, you flex plus, you cleave, you strike. Oh, it's not gonna work. That's a shame. Also a shame that I'm about to take this much damage to the face. But alas. Well, this is going to be much worse. No, that's just kidding. That's fine. I don't want to take 12 damage to the face, but I will. As opposed to like 7. It wouldn't have been that good. Armaments, flex, die. Thank you. We actually don't really want any of those, so we persist. Oof. going into this battle with 29 hit points is not a thing that I enjoy. But alas, we are here. This guy's also a guy that's pretty good to... We'll feed. We're not gonna round that back on any opportune time in the future. Oh my god. I don't need that bloodletting, but I did need to do that attack. This guy's also a good guy to inflict thorns upon, but alas, I have no thorns anymore. Yeah, that's game, actually, I think. GG? GG. Oh, that's a bummer. We'll have to save my least favorite enemy for some other time then, I guess. Like I said, Ironclad is hard for me specifically because I'm greedy and I love playing him as glass cannon. I'm better with the silent though. So let's see if we can see more of the game on a silent run. The silence relic is the Ring of the Snake, which lets you draw additional cards on your first round of combat, which is nice because silent really benefits from card draw. The silent also can afford to lose the starting relic though, because there's other ways in the game to get card draw, especially with this character. However, a random boss relic is really asking for a random boss relic is really Russian rouletting yourself, because some of the random boss relics are very, very good. Some of the random boss relics are very, very bad. God, we love gambling though, don't we? Oh! Let me be honest with you, chat. Motherfucker. This is the exact relic that I was thinking of when I said the sentence. Some of the relics can be very, very good and some of the relics can be very, very bad. This is the one. This is it. This is Sneko's eye, which is the eye of my least favorite enemy that we were going to encounter on floor 2. Can you believe it? He's here. We will continue to draw additional cards. However, each combat we are confused, which means all of the cards that we draw are of a randomized cost, which is terrible for the silent specifically, because the silent has a lot of combo capability with cards that are normally cost nothing to play. Now those cards are not guaranteed to cost nothing anymore. They can cost up to 3 energy, which is a huge pain in my ass. But we'll see how we go. I see three men. There's elite, down to elite, down to elite. And how do we get to that elite? I think it's going to be through the most question mark chambers. So I can do the least amount of combat, maybe. Yeah, man. Some of you may note, I only get 3 energy per hand. So drawing all of these cards that are supposed to be 1 energy and having them all be 3s is bad. The only good way to Sneko Eye is if you have a deck full of cards that are very high cost already, because the higher cost the card, the lower it's going to roll randomly. And also sometimes you get deals like this, where 4 of the cards in your hand cost nothing, which is great. But boy, you're gonna get stuck with a lot of 3s. The 1 week's not gonna matter. I'm so mad. Where's the one? actual relic I was thinking of. God. Defend, get rid of that. And then strike, defend. Sure. Defend. We just use all the free stuff first. And then we worry about everything else. Actually, that works. Worry about everything else after. X cards could be good with this build because X cards can't be adjusted for like how much they cost, because it's just however much mana you put into them fills out that X. So I actually might take a skewer. I really like Terror in concept, but one of the only good things about Terror is if you upgrade it, it turns into a 0 cost card, which does not matter this run. It ain't gonna matter if it's 0 cost normally. You find yourself in a room filled with racks of test tubes, beakers, flasks, forceps, pinch clamps, stirring rods, tongs, goggles, funnels, pipettes, cylinders, condensers, and even a rare spiral tube of glass. Why do you know the name of all these tools? It doesn't matter. You take a look around. And we're gonna find some potions. Definitely taking the fire. We're not running a poison build at this point, so I think we'll take the flex. Flex potion. I'm already annoyed. This is gonna be a long run. Because knowing my luck, this is gonna go the distance, which is gonna be the biggest pain in the ass. I'm gonna be on 4-3 fighting the fucking Time Lord about this with all of my crazy costed cards. Do we just want to skewer him? I've got enough defense. And we don't have enough to attack, so yeah, just skewer him, that's fine. Yeah, see? This is the kind of hand you don't want to see. Fortunately, we just needed the one attack. Again. The one thing that might save me is these kinds of cards. Because when cards are created, they maintain their cost. Sneko's Eye only works with drawn cards. So any card that could create something, like creating a shiv, might still work, but only if we can get it cheap enough. Actually, no, yeah, we gotta go this way. We'll take one of these, we'll take one of those. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna skewer this thing. That's fine. That's fine. Jesus Christmas. Yep. Just the one, huh? Just the one. That's so annoying. Ooh, nice to get the slimed for 0. We'll take the survivor, we'll discard that 3. 5 damage 3 times is not enough to kill it. So I'll take a defend and a strike instead. Beautiful. I just realized I didn't even get to spend all that money that I had last round on anything. That's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. I guess we run with this? I really wanted to kill this thing this turn, but it's not in the cards. Good God, it almost wasn't in those cards either. But we made it. We get rid of the flex. Choke might be okay. Like I said, the higher cost cards we can get in the deck, the better, because they're gonna by default roll lower easier. Or however statistically it happens. Statistically, you're gonna get it for lower. You know what I mean? Oh, the face trader. You walk by an eerie statue holding several masks. Something behind you softly whispers, "Stop." You swerve around to face the statue, which is now facing you. On closer inspection, it is not a statue, but a statuesque, gaunt man. Is he even breathing? Face, let me touch. Maybe trade? Bad touch. Bad touch. But he's got some good masks, unfortunately. So you can just let him touch your face and you'll lose hit points and gain money, which is kind of fucked up. Or you could trade faces with him, and it's a 50% chance that you get a good face and a 50% chance you get a bad face. And you know how I feel about gambling. Start each combat with 1 week. That's a bad face. For me? For me? Oh yes, yes. You see one of his arms flicker and your face is in its hand. Your face has been swapped. Nice face. Nice face. Yeah, it's not a good face for us, but we persist. Honestly, the quicker this run could kill me, the quicker I can start a new one at this point. So we're not going to use choke here because first of all, it hasn't given us any value. Second of all, when you the choke effect that lets you when you play a card this turn the enemy loses 3 HP counts as a debuff and it will be negated by artifact. So we're not playing that this turn. We could neutralize, waste the week, and then choke. But honestly, with this hand, I don't really think we're gonna get anything out of it. Hence, I try it anyway. Any damage is good damage, I figure. Wish I could have defended a little more, but alas. Oh, we should also use at least one of these potions, probably. We'll throw that. And we do one of these, get rid of a 3-cost defend. And I'll skewer, yo. That's fine. Rude. Double rude. What the fuck is this hand? We don't have a good option either way, but at least I'm getting some defense out of it. Jesus Christ. You for real with this? You're not even gonna let me kill this guy? You do not want to, by the way. When you have shit like this in your hand, and it's unplayable but ethereal. Ethereal cards will exhaust if you hold them in your hand by the end of the turn. You don't want to discard those, because those will just go back into the rotation and they will not dissolve in your hand the way that they're supposed to. No, I'm mad that that's not gonna work. What, do we strike and then skewer the other guy? Well, you may as well, because we're not gonna need to defend afterwards. I could have skewered that turn to get rid of the artifact, but at this point it's not gonna matter. Excuse me. Or I could have choked to get rid of the artifact. You guys know what I meant, right? Actually this will kill it, so that's fine. Me doing math. Eternal Feathers, not bad. Eviscerate is another card that we're gonna want, because hopefully it'll be less than a 3 cost eventually. Panache would be so good if I didn't have Snecko Eye. Oh, Lord. I don't think I want anything. Prismatic Shard is interesting. Honestly, if we're going halfway on this fucked up run, we may as well Prismatic Shard it too. Give me colorless cards and cards from other colors. Which is cards from other characters' decks, is what it means by that. So you can get these types of cards, which are usually only available in the shop, and also cards of other characters' decks in reward screens, in combat reward screens. Sure, dude. Let's fuck this run up further. Shoot it straight into my veins. I don't know what to tell you. We do a strike, we have a shiv, we do another strike. We're throwing that, and we're also probably going to end up taking that at some point, because this guy is not going to like me healing. Let's see if Twitch tries to kill the stream while we're fighting the Goblin Knob again. Boy, boy. I like... It's not going to be super effective, but choke, eviscerate, defend. It's probably... Ooh, actually, fun fact. These X-cost cards, you can play if you don't have any mana. It won't do anything to the enemy, but it will count as a card played for terms of like choked. And it just did a little extra damage. Beautiful. That might do it. There we go. Gold, bronze scales. Give us automatic thorns, which is always very good. Boy, oh boy. Welcome to every other card in the game. This is gonna be so messy. We want to go to the right. We gotta hit this elite so that this elite can hit me. Meat on the bone's not bad. Gives us better healing than the ironclad, but only if our HP's already at half. So pros and cons, you know. We take that. We take this. We take... I don't have a one cost guard. That's annoying. A one cost block. Don't lick me, you weirdo. Rude. Fuck. All of that. All of that. Jesus. Criminy. They're not gonna hit me this turn, which means I should hit them. That's usually how you're supposed to play it. I think we're just gonna take out this slime. As annoying as that is. Ooh, well. One cost glacier's not bad. Do you think strike, cloak and dagger, glacier, do a little damage, get a little defense? Yeah. Orb. In this house we love and appreciate orb. Ugh. Back to 3 cost, but it'll kill it. I love concluding concept. It's not gonna be, none of these are gonna be effective for us actually, probably. I'm gonna skip it. Got some healing from Eternal Feather, which is nice. Which means I can upgrade something. What do you even want to upgrade? 2 shivs? Sure. It's probably not the best move, but... Thanks, 2 shivs. Ugh. Annoying. Give me a free attack. I don't want to discard all non-attacks. So we'll do 13 damage and exhaust. Because if I don't kill this guy quick enough, I don't have a whole lot of money for him to steal, but I would love the experience. I say, you know what? Hit me. There we go, the 0 cost eviscerate. Hell yeah. 0 cost, 0 cost. Delicious. Carnage is not bad, but we probably don't want ethereal cards in the deck. I'm taking Cleave only because it's damage to all enemies, and sometimes you just need a damage to all enemy option. Cheap. Cheap. I think Eviscerate, defend, potentially. Eviscerate will almost kill this guy, which will be nice. Or... that was probably inefficient. I do a lot of things inefficiently in this game, and a lot of games. Because we are chill and having fun here. But honestly, you can't say it's not working. Well, I'm sure some people could. There's people on the internet who can complain about anything. 8 damage, increase this card's damage this combat. I like setup. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile that costs 0 until played. I'm not completely certain that that wouldn't be ruined by Snecko Eye though. So I'm gonna skip. Armaments is good, but not good enough if I can't guarantee it's cheap. Wow, like a normal hand for once. That's crazy. I think we're just gonna defend. That's fine. That's fine. All of your dazes. So, ooh, that's better. That's a lot better. Survivor, we can discard that. Glacier's not Glacier. Skewer's not gonna kill this thing. So I'm gonna take defense. So you either have to be good at defending in this game, or you have to be good at knowing when to heal yourself. Both of which I'm bad at, hilariously. Yeah, actually kill that guy. There we go. Oh, that choke isn't gonna work, but it will do damage. So I'll take it. I like how we went from the most like stereotypical Slay the Spire run to the weirdest shit in like 7 seconds. That wasn't even on purpose. We just did that. Also, this is really annoying, but I don't want to take that damage, so. The Accident Orb, give me my 2 defense. It'll definitely save my life. God. That's atrocious, actually. Give me these. Cleave. Cleave her? I hardly know her. I'm only a little sorry for the jokes. But sometimes you know, comes to your brain and you gotta say it. Oh, Paper Queen's fine. I guess we'll take Snecko Oil. Because it can't possibly be worse than what we have right now. I don't like Nightmare normally. I don't think it would be good with this build. I'll take Dagger Spray. We like coverage. Oh, it's the fucking hexagon again. Yeah, you should heal. Nice. Specifically just like if we don't get any good damage, not damage, any good defense, if all it like in this hand, if all of my defense is 3 cost, then we're not going to be able to do anything. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna choke. We're gonna eviscerate. I'm gonna use the Snecko Oil. It didn't remanimize it? I thought it would. I also thought we would draw something that's a 0 cost card, but I guess not. Rude. Ouch. Okay, well, 0 cost, 0 cost. I don't think I can justify a 3 cost defend. So I think we're just gonna go in and take the damage. This specifically, that attack right there is why I healed. Because if you have to take that on the face, then good God, you're taking it. These are actually some pretty normal costed cards. So let's do a defend. Dagger spray and skewer. Just fuck. All these burns are gonna suck if this has to go on for too long. More 3 cost defense makes me unhappy. But you don't have to make it through the fight with full health. You just have to make it through the fight. If it wasn't obvious the last time we did this, we'll just take that. When you beat a floor boss, your health gets refilled for the beginning of the next floor. So I meant that initially, but also like in general in this game, I should have choked, which is fine. We'll choke now. Boy. That's not great. We'll take that. We'll take... Got like no defense, which is great. And we will cleave, I guess? They're equal damage. So we cleave. Ouch. I think we might make it though. Specifically because of skewer. I knew grabbing that card would save my life. My God. Yeah, take a gambler's brew. God. Okay. Hyper Beam's probably not bad for us. Deva Form also probably isn't bad. Cause you just... It's just... Wait. Is that just flat energy gain? Yeah, we'll try that. What's the upgrade? Ooh, you can make it not ethereal? Yeah, we gotta do that immediately. Boy. Welcome back to the who's who of other relics that I didn't want to pick up at the beginning of this run. Let's break it down. Fusion Hammer will you'll gain energy at the start of your turn. It's an extra energy bump, but you can no longer smith at rest sites. We need to still upgrade these cards. Calling Bell, you get a specific curse and 3 other relics that are usually worse than boss relics, but they could be better. The curse sucks though, and you cannot remove it from the deck. This specific curse, can't remove it from the deck. And Pandora's Box, you'll transform all of your strike and defend cards, which make them become a random card of any rarity. And if I've never seen something so fit for this run specifically. We're already fucked. I want you to transform all of these cards. Oh, they did keep them green, which is annoying. But we got another skewer. We got another choke. Grand finale is going to be bad for us. Bouncing flask is fine. We're probably never going to be able to use like escape plan or noxious fumes, but grand finale, I don't think I've ever been able to use once because you can only play it if there's no cards in your draw pile, and engineering that is insanely difficult. Having the card in your hand and also no cards in your draw pile, crazy. Could not be me. Okay. So we've got elite, elite, elite. Second elite. Or either of these two paths. Second elite for this path. And that's it, huh? I think we'll do here to this fire, and then you can kind of pick which elite fight you want to do. That seems fine to me. So got a bunch of new shit. I think we have to do, we'll do wet lay plans because it's a 0 cost, right? A lot of this is just gonna be like setup and not a lot of damage. I actually think I want to try Deva form. I want to see. And then I think we'll Gambler's Brew and see if we can get any 0 cost cards. That helps. Because then Eviscerate will knock one of the birds down, which will be nice. If you attack these birds 3 times in a turn, they fall down and they lose they get stunned. Retain Skewer, absolutely. These gosh darn birds. I was just gonna say, I forgot we had thorns, but thorns are great for this fight because they love attacking you many, many times in a row. This is not looking great though. So we've got the 1 extra energy for the moment. I'm thinking choke, cleave, skewer. And we're gonna choke this one. Cleave. That's not gonna kill it. Skewer. That's another bird down. I honestly don't want to retain any of this. It's all trash. It does just give us extra energy every turn. That's crazy. I'm actually really excited about that. No, it's not gonna matter. Because these guys are poisoned to death. And we don't need to retain anything, because it won't matter. Beautiful. We're getting there, I think. I'll take an Armaments Plus, I guess. I don't want to, but I'll take it. You come across an ornate building which appears abandoned. The plaque has been torn free from a wall, is on the floor. It reads the library. Inside you find countless rows of scrolls, manuscripts, and books. You pick one and cozy yourself into a chair for some quiet time. We could heal. I'm kind of interested to see what card we can pick though. It is unfortunate that it's just green. I'll take another eviscerate though. Oh, I didn't. The story takes place in a giant isolated building underground. As the outside conditions have become unbearable, the novel is mired with conspiracies, propaganda, and injustice. You ponder if similar dynamics are at play within the Spire. Unsettling. Reality is stranger than fiction and all that. Oh, the red mask bandits. You encounter a group of bandits with large red masks. Hello, pay up to pass. A reasonable fee of all of your gold will do. You're not taking 245 gold from me. Unless it's over my dead body. So, oh, it might be. Oops, it might be. That's what I wanted though, that one cost. Deva form is gonna be good. We get some defense. And we'll try skewer you. Grab him, bear. Oh, he's gonna. Dexterity down is so annoying. I think we choke. I think we do one choke to Romeo. And then we take this. And then we take this. And then we take this. And out cloak and dagger. And then we take this. This is what I'm talking about how good these decks are for combos. My god. They are gonna hurt me, which is unfortunate, but I hurt them pretty badly too. And we've activated Meat on the Bone, so I'll get healed after this fight, which is wonderful. Give me armaments for free. Noxious Fumes, Escape Plan. Gave me block, but that's an expensive card. If we cleave, it'll kill Romeo. I think that's the play. And then we eviscerate you. Which will almost do it. Which is a bummer, because you're about to hit me in the face. We'll keep Doppelganger, that's fine. There won't be a next turn, but if there is. Beautiful. And now we get the red mask, which inflicts weak upon our enemies. I don't want any of these. I need some higher cost cards. I need this to be worth it, damn it. This guy, unfortunately, gets 3 artifact to start with, so choke is not gonna work on him. Survivor. Escape plan. Deva form, yes. That's what we wanted. I'll play choke for damage, but it's not gonna matter much. So much fucking defense. So annoyingly defensive. I'll take some defense of my own, would be great. Ooh, actually, yeah. Get that last one out of there. And we will skewer the rest. Now he has no artifact, so I can choke him out as much as I want. Even though I don't think this sphere has a neck. And of course, you're gonna do me like this. Are ya? You're gonna do me like that? Annoying, but doable. Chaos is fun. We're not going to be able to use it though. Bummer. We don't have to take 0 cost cards. I would prefer to take 0 cost cards though. Because, not 0 cost, high cost cards. The opposite of 0 cost cards. Because it's just like, it's not worth it to take a 0 or 1 cost card at this point because they're most likely going to be high. Mikey! My goodness! You scratch your booty? He's so silly. Ooh, I'll take the Armaments Plus. I can't discard, but that's fine. We can't Grand Finale either, so we persist. A little late for Day of a Form, but I appreciate the thought. Sash Whip. That's funny. Block equal to the number of cards in your discard pile is kind of hilarious. That could be worth it, but as a 1 cost card, I don't think so. That's enough. Give me that non-ethereal Day of a Form, thank you. Now, I think we're gonna go question mark, elite, treasure, campfire, so that I can heal when I inevitably need to. Old beggar cloaked in fur reaches his hands out towards you as you pass. Spare some coin, child? Remove a card. Yeah, sure. Sure, cleric, you can have some coin. The beggar takes off his cloak to reveal that he is cleric. You are a kind soul. Receive my purification. He screams. You're welcome. You're unsure if he is grateful or mad. He's grateful. He's a fine guy. I'm only not getting rid of Grand Finale because there's another event that we might be able to use Grand Finale for. I think I'm gonna get rid of Neutralize. Cause boy does that not end up as 0 cost enough. Fuck, man. Certainly Survivor. I think we got a Deva form to make this less painful in the future. Everything's a 3 cost. Jesus Christ. Again, why do you do this to me? I would like Glacier. I would like Cleave and Skewer, I think. That'll almost protect us completely. Almost. Oh my god, we can use Grand Finale, but it's 3 cost. Fuck. Yeah, run it. I want to see if there's like an achievement or something. There isn't. But I was hopeful. Boy, I'll take the defense actually, just a tad. Alright, I think we can run both of these chokes, almost, but it's not gonna be efficient. Give me one choke. Give me Eviscerate. Give me Cleave. And then Skewer. This is gonna hurt. I could have used that flex potion. Then this fight would have been over. Rude. Molten Egg is not bad. Smoke Bomb we're pretty much never gonna use because I'm not a coward, but nah. Ooh, Pantograph. You heal at the start of boss combats. Hell yeah! Which means I'm pretty much never gonna have to heal before the boss combat. Hell yeah! Now what else do we need to upgrade? The chokes upgraded would be good. So I think we start here. Because that's a part of this whole thing, you know? Oh, this elite's annoying. Choke. Well laid plans. Cloak and Dagger. Shiv. Shiv. Dagger Spray. Doppelganger. Skewer. Which counts. I remembered. We're not retaining a 3-cost escape plan, thank you. Two-cost Deva form. Especially with this extra. I'll take it. We'll take it. Glacier for the defense. Survivor. Actually, that's gonna be... Take that. And then what? Leg Sweep Bouncing Flask? Leg Sweep Cleave? Or do we just Eviscerate? We've already got, what is that? 7, 14, 22. So we don't quite have enough. This also isn't going to be enough to kill, so I think we leg sweep. Bouncing Flask. Because we're currently weakened, and Bouncing Flask won't be affected by weak. I'm not keeping... Well, I could have kept Cleave. I don't really want to, though. Stop hitting me! Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Okay, well... I would have loved to have been able to kill them by now. But I guess not. However, if we... No, this could work. If we choke you... and we eviscerate somebody else... that does kill the middle guy. Which... is not enough, but it's better. We'll keep Skewer. 18 damage to the face is bad. But we'll get some healing after this. Pros and cons. Nothing. Nothing for me, huh? Okay. Start here, because you're dead. 7 damage 4 times is enough to murder you. Congratulations. Yeah, get rid of that one. Again, not good cards for me to have. See if the store has anything. Again, good if you don't have Snecko Eye, good if you don't have Snecko Eye. Fine if you don't have Snecko Eye. What are my relics? Whenever you use a potion, you heal is not bad. Dreamcatcher could be interesting. I don't think we rest enough though. We can add 5 more cards to our deck. God. I think we'll take Toy Ornithopter. There's the Ancient Potion, gain 1 artifact. That's the potion I was talking about last run, when I didn't want to fight Snecko. I'm surprised we haven't seen him yet. If we go up here, this might be Snecko. I am gonna heal. By that, I'm gonna be, I mean, I walk in here, I heal, and then we upgrade a card, obviously. Let's see Snecko. No. Honestly, good. Ooh, I don't like this one much. As you continue your ascent, thick black smoke begins to billow out of the ground and walls around you, coalescing into 3 masked forms that start to speak. Another puppet from Niao, I think. Agreed, she always makes the funnest toys. You notice an oversized grin as the third addresses you. Ignore the others. Would you like a taste of our power? Now, if you say yes, you receive 5 apparitions into your deck, which are ethereal, like I said is dangerous for us right now, which means if you don't play them, they're gone. And if you do play them, they're gone, because they also have exhaust. They give you 1 intangible, which we haven't encountered yet. But intangible, if you have an intangible, for that round, all of your enemies' attacks only deal 1 damage to you, and vice versa. If your enemy has an intangible, all of your attacks will only do 1 damage to it. And you also, as part of this exchange, lose 35 max hit points, which is half of our current max hit points. And boy, is this not worth it with this build right now, because knowing me, all of those apparitions would end up 3 cost and we'd never play them at all. So no, I'm not taking your apparitions. How disappointing. You'll join us sooner or later. The shapes fade away, leaving only the unnerving laughter ringing in your ears. Unfortunate. How unfortunate. I don't think I've ever taken that deal. There's another deal that you can take that's like vampirism, that lets you heal at the cost of like some of your max HP that I've taken before. I don't think the apparition is worth it at all, even on like a normal run. It's just so risky. Especially considering I know some enemies that will deal 35 plus damage in a turn, and if you ain't ready for that, if that apparition doesn't show up, you're gone. Speaking of enemy that can deal 35 plus damage in a turn, it's the champ. I probably should have armamentsed first, but better late than never, right? We don't need what? We could have doppelgangered, right? Because it's X+1 now that it's upgraded. I'll keep that in mind. One cost Deva form. You'll love to see it. Take that, and then Eviscerate, I think? Which leaves us near defenseless, but that's fine. One cost Choke is not bad. Actually, yeah. I think we choke, we noxious fumes. Dagger spray. And skewer plus. This guy's got so much fucking HP. I should have done the other skewer. It's fine. It's fine. Now this is gonna start to get annoying. Choke. Every time I play this card, by the way, the song Choke by I don't know how, but They Found Me, or however the fuck you pronounce that band name, plays in my brain. Just like that intro guitar riff is so good every time. I think we cleave and we skewer. Oh, he's debuffed me. That's so annoying. Armaments, yes please. Choke. Should have played first, but it works. Actually, we might be able to play all of these. We dagger spray, eviscerate, skewer, and then doppelganger, because we get +1/+1 either way. It was not bad. He's gonna hit the shit out of me, but we did a good amount of damage. We almost had grand finale. That's so annoying. But discard that. 3-cost choke is asking a lot, honestly. However, we do have 8 energy, so give it to me, sure. Armaments, sweep, sure. 41 block on a turn that he's not even attacking is so aggravating, because he's about to hit the shit out of me. Yeah, yep, there it is. 16 damage 2 times. Hey, you better hope you have one of those apparitions in your hand, because that's pretty much death. Except we don't have to worry about that, so it's fine. We are going to have to worry about that imminently, though, because I don't know if we have enough block to save ourselves. We might. No. We might need it. $10 damage 7 times will kill you. Yeah. We didn't need it. We made it, lads. Rainbow's fun, but we don't have enough slots. 3 random skills in your draw pile, they cost 0 this combat is wild. I think I'm good, actually. We don't have enough slots to make use of Rainbow. Sacred Bark with Toy Ornithopter is good. And again, we don't want Cursed Key, so we're just making potions better. Oh, Dono and Deca. That's fine. This'll be fine. Got elite, elite, elite. 1, 2 bonus elite. We just gotta make it up there. We could take either of these, but I'm hedging my bets on this one, which means I think we're going this way. We could stop by the shop, maybe. Sure. Sure. Take a little bop down to the shop. Okay, we'll start here. Discard this 3-cost dagger spray, which is a highway robbery. And then we'll choke him, actually. I hate dealing with the thorns, so we play a 1, a 2, a 3, 4. And we still have enough block for oncoming damage, which is delicious. Ugh, 2-cost Deva form is annoying. But I think it's the play. We want to get this exploder before it absolutely wrecks my shit. Not like they're not already wrecking my shit, but exploding for 30 damage in 1 turn is gonna be rough. I think we start with choke again. We cleave. Glacier, which I could have done earlier to save myself that damage, but it's fine. That's not upgraded, so let's skip it. It's only the upgraded one that we should play. Well, we have no. I keep wanting to call it mana. I don't know why. It's all mana to me, you know. I don't even play Magic the Gathering, and it's all mana to me. A free Wrath is tempting. When you're in Wrath, you deal double attack damage. However, you also receive double attack damage. So it's really dangerous, especially since we wouldn't have a way to get out of Wrath. Don't have that little elevator to take or nothing. So I think we passed. Give me the armaments. Give me choke. I should have Deva formed, but this fight's hard. You have to kill all 3 of these guys pretty much at the same time, or else they like stay in like a limbo state and they revive 2 turns later, which is a huge pain in the rear. This is also going to be a huge pain in the rear. Why? Everything's 3 cost. Everything's 3 cost. Okay. Choke this guy. I'm thinking Eviscerate, Glacier, Dagger Spray. No, Dagger Spray first. Glacier. Eviscerate's gonna kill him. No, we use Eviscerate to kill this guy. And then Doppelganger will almost kill him. We should be able to kill these 2 next turn and end the fight. Because if I'm not gonna do it, the poison's gonna do it. Hey, a 0-cost Deva form. That's what I've been waiting for. Goodbye. I was gonna say, you ain't regrowing shit. These are all bad for us right now. Sure, give me the store. We pretty much never go to stores anyways. Infinite Blades is tempting, because as established, shivs still cost 0. But Infinite Blades probably isn't going to cost 0. What else? Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, gain block. Maybe. At the start of each combat, add shivs to your hand. Maybe. Whenever you rest, heal additional HP. We don't have anything else to build shivs off of, so it's not as tempting as it usually is. I'm actually tempted. We don't have enough card draw for the Abacus either. Give me that. And give me this. Give me whatever. Finisher is also tempting. I like it on a normal run. I'm not gonna play it if it's a 3 cost though. We don't have any curses or anything, right? Do we want to remove me a card? Get rid of one of these 0 cost motherfuckers. This one, this one. Thin out this deck a little bit. Oh. Jutting from the chaotic terrain around you, a bony sphere surrounds a mysterious glowing object within. While you are curious what lies inside, you notice some sentries keeping an eye on it. Yes, of course we're going to fight the sentries. What do you take me for? As soon as you strike the sphere, the sentries spring to life around you. These guys are kind of a pain, but 0 cost infinite blades, good. 0 cost survivors, good. I think we're gonna have to do the Deva form. So with Deva form, 0 cost survivor. We could have sneaky striked since we discarded, but yeah, I'm fine with it. Oh boy. Yeah, these guys just get beefier and beefier every round. This shit is not helping me, my guy. I think we're gonna have to waste some of these potions. And by that I might mean all of these potions. Because this... What is that? That will almost kill me. Especially for the heals. I'll pretty much never use this otherwise. So I think you choke. Armaments for the block. Shiv. Skewer. Skewer? It's not gonna save us, but it helps. That's slightly better. Do the choke again. And that choke's gonna kill him this round, which is great to hear. Great. 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 That's FNAF bit. What game was that from? No, it's gonna bother me. I think it's Sister Location. Post shocking the dudes. You guys know what I'm talking about. The second round of shock therapy. What did we even start with? Armaments? Upgrade all the cards, obviously. 13 damage 3 times is going to kill you, yeah. Ooh, captain's wheel? Nice. I would say goes well with the anchor, but the anchor was the previous run, so it doesn't matter. That's right, we want this one, right? Because then we go up. Yes, 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 yes. We take another mystery room. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Yeah, I'll upgrade. Innate infinite blades. Might be a good idea. But as we've established, Doppelganger is only good to us really if we upgrade it. So we upgrade. The shrine's energy flows into you, making you stronger. We heal a little bit. Delicious. And now we can upgrade infinite blades. Upgrading infinite blades will put it in our hand immediately. And it might also make it so that it's one cost every time, and it doesn't. Which is fine. This bitch, though. What do we even do about you? I've actually got no attacks for these two. I think we infinite blades Doppelganger? That kills one of them at least. Jesus. I really want to know how this game looks like 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional at the same time. If I stare at it for too long, I start getting in my head about it. This is going to suck imminently. So we'll start with dagger spray. Shiv. I really want a Deva form. I really don't think that we can though. Because I gotta do something about this shit. Do we have another one cost? Well. $26 damage still isn't gonna feel good, but at least I got rid of that one that was gonna do like an extra 25 or some shit. Good God. Okay, this is better. Deva. Leg. No. Noxious fumes. Shiv. We're not gonna discard anything this turn, I don't think. Sneak strike. And we leg sweep for the weakness. 29 defense is crazy. This is turn 3, isn't it? I think Captain's Wheel procced. Easy. We start with choke. We armaments. We survivor for the dagger spray. You shiv. You eviscerate so that we can play the other two for the choke. Absolutely. She's gonna summon another stupid sword or dagger. I'm sure it's supposed to be a dagger because she's like poisonous and reptile themed, but like it's bigger. It's almost as big as my body, which makes it a sword. I should have choked early, but there was no shot. We choke that out. Save our lives a little bit. Grand finale still not gonna proc, which is fine. I don't think we're gonna discard anything either, so sneaky strike, bouncing class, shiv, and then what? I'll take the 5 bonus block and eviscerate. It's just enough to protect my ass this turn. Good God. Ooh, Bottle Flame is interesting. Yeah, put a choke in there. That's fine. I'll take another Cloak and Dagger, sure. This motherfucker again. I swear to God. Okay. We're gonna choke you this time. Infinite Blades. Leg sweep you so that we can get more of those artifacts off. That's fine. Ooh. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Let me see. We certainly want a Survivor. And I think we Survivor Noxious Fumes, but that's not an effective use of our time. This guy's gonna become increasingly annoying to deal with, but so is this one. I'm mad about both of them at the moment. Because the bulwark, the barricade, means that he's not ever gonna lose any of that, which is obnoxious as hell. You gotta Deva form, please. Good God. I'm not gonna say we're not gonna survive this fight. I am gonna say it might end up being closer than I want it to be. Because what is happening here? Oh, I'll tell you what's happening here. It's this motherfucker. This one. That guy. He did it. Discard one of these, certainly. Armaments? I think we shiv you. We well laid plans and we skewer to kill you. Okay. That's one problem taken care of. You're not helping my situation here. My guys. Oh my goodness. Mikey, are you snarging?
Put your ball.
I hate all of this. Eviscerate. Dagger spray. Cloak and dagger. Shiv. Shiv. Actually, it's not gonna matter anymore. Because I didn't realize that's the rest of my health bar.
I want the ball.
It's not gonna matter. That's such a bummer.
Give me the ball.
by 1 hit point. That one went better than the last one, though, I will say.
No.
So I kind of want to do another silent run. For real this time? For real, for real? See if we can get a good combo going. This might end up being the last run of the stream, unfortunately. We got 45 minutes. These runs take a while. Well, they do for me. I'm not fast. We'll see though. Do we... Let's go gambling! They couldn't possibly fuck me over 2 times in a row, could they, chat? Could they? They could! They could! That's hilarious, actually. But it's not as fucky as Snecko Eye. We can build off of this, actually. So let's see what we got. We got a really late round elite here. We got one here. Ooh, 2 elites on this path? Do we have a third? No. So we want to go up the right. I'll take this way, I think. Towards this sort of crossroad. And then we take these 2 elites out. Cursed key. That's so annoying. It is really nice having easy game. That's not correct. Early game with an extra energy though. Even if you don't have the extra card draw. That's annoying, but we do still have enough to kill him. Oh my god, now I can use all these 0-cost cards. What a miracle. Give me the extra block, actually. I feel like I usually go for the attack. And I mean, war of attritioning yourself is not always the move. It's not a get out of jail free sort of situation, but it helps more often than it hurts. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's use all that. Boop, boop, boop. More defense than I need for once. But yeah. I'll have Slay the Spire. We'll probably slide it into the rotation. I've got a handful of roguelikes that I am likely to bring out every once in a while. Ooh, both good. I'll take Infinite Blades for now. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to an ancient spirit. We can desecrate it for a lot of gold. And we want curses. I want to try to find the Duvu doll. So I'm going to take it. We're going to get curses and discard ability, I think is the play. Each time you strike the shrine, gold pours again and again. As you pocket the riches, something weighs heavily on you. It's regret. Excellent. I love having all these roguelikes that I can put into rotation. I like having some flexibility with the schedule. I do think, like I said, I think we're going to start a new long play this week. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't narrowed down though. And I like long plays, and I like doing the Whip Wednesday streams and the Sonic Adventure 2 streams on Friday. But I keep trying to, like, half-heartedly add structure to the rest of the week, and I don't think that's what I want. I think I don't like these cards. I think I like the flexibility of having, like, a couple of things in rotation to play. And, like, having a long play going, but not having to spend every stream doing the long play, I think will be nice. I like Blur well enough. And we have a lot of money, so let's go to the shop. Shopkeeper's like, hey, where'd you get all this money? Ooh, we gotta take the Jutsu bracelet. Don't really like most of the rest of these. We'll take footwork because it's cheap. Play the top card of your draw pile. Mayhem's fun, but I don't usually take it. We'll upgrade this so that we can have it at the beginning of the round. Delicious. I'll take both of these. Also, I have already started setting up the VODs to be updated this week. There was no Monday streams that I had. So you should be getting 2 VODs every day for the rest of the week. The Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday streams. Is hopefully how that'll shake out, assuming that everything uploads to YouTube, okay? You know? We got enough damage, hell yeah. We're in business. I don't like taking cards just because they're 0 cost. And I especially don't like having card draw in this deck that we want a lot of curses in. That seems like a bad idea. I'll just draw more trouble than it's worth. 3 dexterities, fine. 8 block. Oh yeah, let's upgrade neutralize. The extra weak actually makes it pretty useful, in my opinion. Unfortunate. Ooh, Toy Ornithopter. More potions. I guess we just defend. If you don't wake this guy up on, like, the first couple of turns, he does wake up by himself. But if you know that, then you can kind of brace yourself about it. Yeah, that'll do. Let's get all these cards out of my hand so that regret doesn't deal me more damage. Yeah, that's all usable too. Okay. Plenty of defense that we don't need. Better with it than without it, right? Oh, both of them? Both of you? That's so annoying. Actually, we can discard one of them. And it's gonna be Decay. We're whittling them down. Actually, yeah, we can just play all these strikes. Because he is also whittling me down, unfortunately. Oh, we can discard another one of these. Thank you. Oh, I'm out of water. That's unfortunate. That's how you know it's almost the end of the stream. Because I've slurped all my water. Let's see. Ooh, I like the blur, but it's not going to be useful for us because this is all just going to go away. We'll retain 2 block. 2 block? Could save it. I say could save it. We still have 62 out of 70 HP. It's not really going to be a problem for us. Nice. Oh god, he's gonna debuff me again. This is just gonna get worse. We gotta save the block, because he's also gonna debuff my block. I think this turn we should get him though. Even though these shivs only do 1 damage anymore. Oh my god. And it's because they only do 1 damage that we're not getting them this turn. That's so annoying. I guess you do have to be aware, like I said, the War of Attrition build doesn't work all the time, because in this specific instance, he can just make it so that all of my attacks deal like no damage eventually, which would be unfortunate. Like I said, we should have some discard ability. I don't like the card draw as much, but it might be useful. Caca! Making me weakened. That's annoying. But we are. Beefy. Beefy. Okay. We're gonna neutralize you so that I can maybe continue to take out this stupid slime. And of course I can't. Unless... Oh yeah. Goodbye. I'll take an extra 20 gold, sure. For free? Okay, we start with Shiv. It starts with Shiv. Wonderful. A Hand of Greed's not gonna work here. We're not doing that much damage. So I think we do that, and then we retain some of this defense for next turn when he just gets stronger. Is probably the move. Neutralize. Shiv. Yeah, all of this. All of that? All of it. Delicious. The fact that these fights are going on for so long makes me worried about the rest of the game. But for now, it's serviceable. And that should do it. 15 strength. Jesus Christ. These aren't great. Add more weak. At this point, I guess we'll just balance the amount of attack cards, defense cards, or try to, at least. Unless you're going for like a full build one or the other sort of deal. I knew you. It's annoying, but it's doable. Let's do this, actually. Retain some of this block for next turn so I don't have to worry about it. Assuming he's not going to try to run. Which he isn't, which is good. I think they start trying to run once they're like half health. Or once one of... if there's a pair of them. Once one or the other dies. Goodness, goodness. There we go. Give me all of my money back. I desecrated fair and square for that. Sure, give me another deflect. That's fine. This is also fine. I think we're definitely gonna infinite blades, and I want to acrobatics off the bat. We're probably not gonna need another defend because we got the 2 deflects. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Less beautiful. At least we'll retain this block. Let's see. Footwork? Sure. Would love to kill the slime, but I don't have enough to do it. Which is annoying. Well, no, I won't have to waste 2 of them. We can shiv and then do that. And weaken you. Good God. Acrobatics to get this out of my hand. Perfect. I don't think I want to blur. I think I want to just get enough and try to hit it. Because this is another guy that's just gonna increase in strength until we kill it. Every time it does one of these. There we go. Take that slime out of the way. Beautiful. This is a whole lot of nothing burger, but at least we'll be able to defend. At least we'll be able to have twice as much block as we need. That's not necessary. We're good. Gambler's brew, that's so not what we need. Do we want bonus shivs? I don't think so. Fumes? I like the passive poison. The noxious fumes would actually help us a lot with our defensive build right now. Just being able to kind of throw poison in a direction and hope it sticks. These potions aren't really useful for us right now, but I can heal off of them, so we might at some point. Deflect, Shiv. Survivor to discard that. And I'm actually gonna Gambler's Brew. That's what I wanted. The poison's not gonna affect them this round because they all have the artifacts on them, but starting the next round. And this will also mean I can start weakening them, which will be nice. Mikey, you can get it. You can get it, big brave girl. Mikey has this problem. She's only got one eye, and I think this is part of it. She has this problem where if we have these like baby gates around to make sure that she doesn't get into trouble. And I think she's afraid of the gates. And because she's afraid of the gates, if her ball rolls too close to any of the gates, she like doesn't want to come into contact with the gate over it. So she'll just bark at it until one of us comes and gets it. She's very silly. She's the silliest little cartoon dog. One of these days, I'll probably post pictures of her. You a big brave girl? I will do that for the block, but I don't want to discard those. Ugh, you're... Ugh. How could you do this to me? I'm gonna have extra cards in my hand. All the block that I don't need. Like I said, this poison, the noxious fumes, I think will help us a lot. Because that would have taken even longer. Corpse Explosion! This is a great card. We're not really doing a poison build though. Now. Do we have anything that needs upgraded? We can upgrade the Noxious Fumes, but it only does one extra poison. And I think we might be able to do that anyways. I want to take a random relic. Bonus max HP? Hell yeah. This guy's annoying. He is prime for the Did the music just skip, or was that my headphones? That was really weird. Prime for our defensive tactics, though. Let me tell you. Well, potentially. Because if he starts landing shit like this, we're gonna have a problem. But I think we might do almost enough damage to help it. That'll do. Oh, that almost did. I can't believe you. Rude. This'll do though. Discard that. I was gonna say, you want to get your stuff in now, but it's not gonna do anything to him because he's got too much defense. And when he's in this defense mode, he gets thorns, which is a pain. Boy, we're just gonna take a lot of damage to the face this turn, huh? I know I don't have to. But if you don't chip away at him at some point... Take that, take that, take this, take that, and take that. And we're still defended. For now. I almost wish we had thorns, but we don't. Alas. You're annoying. Discard you. Damage, damage, defend. Defend. Okay, on target. Yes, shiv, block. So we could just hit it now, or whatever. Of course, he's not gonna hit me at my 43 block. But that's fine. We need like a bulwark or something, but that's not my card. That was useless. I shouldn't have done that. Take this. We'll take that, and then we'll draw. Sure. Blur, defend. That'll hold us over for a little while longer. We're slowly building up stacks of poison. We really need more of those for this tactic to be effective, but every little bit counts, you know? Nice. Less nice. Okie dokie. This is... I was just gonna say pretty much gonna do nothing, so I shouldn't do that, but I did. Should have at least defended before it. Good God. I forgot again. Do we have enough? We have enough. Beautiful. I don't want to have to wait to hit this guy like 2 times when he's not defending. If you can do it, do it. Fuck you. Unload though. I think it's gonna be our pick. Tools of the Trade is also good. Wrist blade, definitely. Shiv, build. Shiv, build. Tools of the Trade is also good for what we're trying to do, but I think we need the discard more. So it's looking like we got 2 here. Got an extra 2 up here. So we gotta hit this one, which we can do with either of these, I think. Yeah. So what do we look like down here? Maybe question mark shop, question mark battle. Yeah. I like that. Discard that, please. Beautiful. Yep, a little bit longer. This is probably my last run. Oh, did that fall over?
I don't know. It's listed. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I see. It's okay. It's my fault for not putting things in drawers properly. I'll actually take all of this. And draw more cards. Discard that. Deal more damage. We're making it. Yeah, I'll blur that for sure, because we're not going to use all that this round. So what else do we need for this deck? We certainly need, yeah, we're gonna do all this. Certainly need more, poison capability. Or like thorns, we can get, caltrops too. We haven't even seen that power yet. Some thorns and or some more poison would be very good. More shiv capability. Now that we have the wrist blade would also be very good. Calculated gamble's tempting. I think I'll just take another sucker punch though, since we're already rocking a sucker punch. Ooh. Oh, it's the library again. We don't need to heal, so we'll pick a card. Any card. Almost any card. Accuracy, I think, is definitely going to be the pick. They pretty much never have powers in here. Definitely the pick. Yep, and then shop. Let's see what Dear Shopkeep has. 5 random potions. Whenever you play 10 cards, draw 1 card. Start each combat with 4 plated armor. Sadistic nature would work really well with this build, actually, I think. I'm willing to give it a shot. Panic button is funny, but we don't need it. Prepared plus I will take for more card discardability. I don't think we'll take ink bottle just for funsies. Ooh, in front of you sits an altar to a forgotten god. Atop the altar sits an ornate female statue with arms outstretched. She calls to you, demanding sacrifice. Boy, do you want another curse that we haven't even had the ability to play upon? Sure. 5 max HP is tempting, but we don't heal very well. You lash out and smash the statue in front of you, breaking the magical hold the room had placed upon you. A dark wail echoes around you, and you can feel the cursed magic seep into your bones. We might one day find the Duvu doll, but I'm starting to think probably not. Yeah. This guy's so annoying. The robot character whose title I'm not going to remember. The Watcher, I think, is maybe what it is. This sucks. Has a skill where ooh, excellent. That's better. When you play the skill, it removes all of your enemies' block. And I think it's called like Melter or something. And the art on that card is specifically this enemy with like a hole like shot through its face like it got hit by a laser beam, and it's all like melty in the front. And it's pretty much the only reason that I play the Watcher. Because I hate breaking through all 80 of this block so badly. That actually, yeah, that's fine. Didn't even have to unload on him. Poison. is tempting. Flying Knee is also good. We love the extra. But honestly, to support our defensive needs, I like that better. We can do either of these. I think we're gonna, since we have enough health, I think we're gonna fight, then heal. Question mark, treasure chest, heal, fight. Or more likely, fight, dig to find relic, question mark room, dig to find relic, fight. Or however that went. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Healing? What healing? Rude. Get rid of that. Footwork. Delicious. I don't think we want the card draw this time, actually. Well, no, I don't think we want the card draw. Because, like, the only potential we would want the card draw for is for more free defense, but I don't think it would be worth it. Sadistic Nature for free. Not a fan of that. Footwork, block, block, shiv. Beautiful. That just barely covers us, I think. Yeah. Oh, you're annoying. An extra 2 damage that I don't need, thank you. Goodness. So yeah. Sadistic does trigger every time Noxious Fumes triggers, which is very good actually. Ooh, Viraja. Vajra? I always pronounced it Viraja, but I think it's because I probably have some form of dyslexia. What do we need to upgrade? Actually, I would love to upgrade accuracy, unfortunately. And or sadistic nature. Accuracy first. Love having all of the powers upgraded that I can. Hey, we're back to the nest. Now we could take Ritual Dagger. We could take Ritual Dagger. And I will. You decide to stay in line out of fear to see what will happen. Eventually, you're face to face with the leader. A well-dressed cultist hands you an ornate dagger. Like the others before you, you slash your forearm and let the blood drip into a misshapen bowl. The cultists chant and holler for you. You chant too, why not? Let's just be cultists, guys, you know? Well, yeah, that's gonna help me. Normal enemies drop additional card rewards. That's fun. I should heal, but I'm starting to hit momentum and also towards the end of the stream, so I feel like so I think that worked. I don't remember. I don't think it did actually. Ritual Dagger and similar cards, like Feed, I don't think work on there's a word for it. Like these minion enemies. Which I totally didn't remember before I did the math. But it's okay. Damage, blur, survivor. Even though blur is not gonna hold over. But it at least gave us some extra defense. Extra defenses. Sadistic nature, your savior. Which is a little fucked up to say, but it's true. More little guys. I do love all the little guys. They're very fun. But they're also a huge pain in my rear. Fortunately, these shivs are dealing 15 damage a pop, so they're not a pain in my rear for long. What do we want? What do we want? We'll do a weak, and we'll do an unload. Hello, Great Lady One. How's it going? We're doing good over here, playing some Slay the Spire. Stream is unfortunately almost over, but I appreciate you being here for our last moments. The stream will not be over until this run is over. I will say that. But it's been good. It's been a chill night. I've had some, I had one okay run and one awful run that went really far. Farther than I expected, which was crazy, and this is the third run of the night. Here's the vampires. Vampires question mark, even though they're definitely vampires. Navigating an unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of some dark ritual. As you approach, they turn to you in eerie unison. The tallest among them bears fanged teeth and extends a long pale hand towards you. Join us, sister, and feel the warmth of the spire. So for these guys, similar to the apparition one that we had earlier, I do play other games. We play a lot of roguelikes on this channel. Slay the Spire, Ring of Pain. What else was I playing? We were playing Balatro last week. And then on Fridays, I always play Sonic Adventure 2. And on Wednesdays, we show off Spirit City Lo-Fi Session for a little bit of parallel play stream. And I'm in the process of picking what my next long play is going to be. I'm down to 4 choices, and they're equally beloved. 3 of them are equally beloved, and one of them is a blind long play, which I'm kind of scared of. Yeah, they're good games. I enjoy playing them, obviously. So these vampires similar to the like ghosts or whatever that we saw earlier that had the apparitions. They will remove all your strikes and you instead receive bites and you lose not even half of your max hit points, but like a portion of your max hit points. I'm sure it's like a quarter, maybe. And the bites deal the same amount of damage, but they will heal you, which I think is better, especially since we don't have the upgraded strikes. They actually deal more damage, which is nice. We'll become a vampire. Yeah, I like vampires. We vibe with vampires here. The tall figure grabs your arm, pulls you forward, and sinks his fangs into your neck. You feel a dark force pour into your neck and course through your body. You wake up sometime later, alone. An intense hunger passes through your belly. You must feed. Feed me. Another noxious fumes, I think, is gonna be the play. Oh, and now we finally have an opportunity to upgrade all strikes and defense. I will upgrade all of my defense, though, because I think we need it for this heavy defense build that I've got going on here. I'm not gonna heal. We're gonna be greedy. Upgrade 2 random attacks. Upgrade 2 bites! Bite plus. You also like vampires? Excellent. We're streaming mostly on PC at this point. This is currently being streamed on PC. I do have some consoles, but I don't have a great way of hooking them up, so. Sucker punch this guy. I'm a PC person, I have a Nintendo Switch, and I have several different varieties of PlayStation. So it's a PC, Nintendo, and Sony kind of household, for the most part. We may as well just use Ritual Dagger, because now, do you bite or do you footwork? We already have 1 footwork, so I think we're gonna bite. I'm gonna waste one of these. You also run PC gaming? Excellent. It's my preferred method of gaming at this point, honestly. But that's probably mostly because I have a dedicated PC desk and a tower and stuff. I don't know if I would PC game as much if I had like a laptop, you know? Oh, he's got metallicized, that's annoying. Noxious fumes. Shiv. Blur. Absolutely defend. We'll get some more healing out of him. Bum, 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 bum. Excellent. I think, yeah, we survivor to get rid of this. Infinite blades, defend, sucker punch, shiv. Delicious. Oh, great lady one, thank you for the follow. I almost didn't see that all the way up there. I need to be better at looking up my Twitch activity feed, which is right above chat in my setup that I have now, but I somehow never look at it, which is a shame. I also, for some reason, I think I'd have to watch it back. Thank you, I appreciate looking out for my great potential. I think I have a lot of potential too. I'm just bad at like promoting myself, you know? Anyways, there's supposed to also be like sound effects when someone follows or whatever, and I'm never able to hear them. I don't know if the overlay is actually making sound. I need to like test that more. But unfortunately, Stream Elements doesn't like me doing what I'm trying to do sometimes. I've been streaming off and on for a couple of years now, honestly. Only very recently have I gotten like back into it genuinely. I've been streaming pretty consistently since like February. I was streaming a lot in February, and then I took a little bit of time off, and then since the start of May I've been streaming a lot more. It's been good. I have a great time playing video games and showing people video games. It's practically my love language. Geeking out about video games with people. This guy is such a huge pain in the rear. I'm a little surprised he's not dead yet, but I'm also very surprised we're not dead yet, so I'm pretty proud of us at this point. Why don't I use panels on your stream? I don't know. I have the opportunity for like having a couple of different panels up, but I haven't found an overlay that I really enjoy yet. It's kind of a work in progress. Is it making you want to play Slay? Play Slay! Do it! It's a great time every time. God. I don't know if I like any of these. -1 dexterity probably isn't the worst. I'm not at the point of being able to take commissions, unfortunately, so I appreciate it, but you don't gotta show me anything. You play the defect? That's really cool. I'm bad at the defect. I love the defect in concept. I like a lot of the combos that you can pull off with them, but I'm much worse at pulling off combos with the defect than I am with whoever this is, the silent. I don't think I want either of these, any of these, all three of these. Wraith form is fine. It's really expensive though, so I think I'm good. Oh boy. We can no longer rest at rest sites. Hey, guess what I wasn't doing anyways? Which is unfortunate, because I did have the Regal Pillow, which would have made resting better, but... yeah, I mostly play the Silent in this game recently. I used to play a lot of the Ironclad, because I really like his, regen ability, but... oh, the Time Lord. Of course you would do this to me. On the day of my cat's quinceañera. Okay, so we have an elite here. We have 2 elites here. A disjointed couple of elites down here. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to get at least 3. But it looks like if we want 2, we gotta hit these guys up. So I'm thinking we gotta go through this little shop area either way. We'll take the left. You don't play much of the other characters? Honestly, that's fine and valid. I fully support like playing a game the way that you want to play. Yeah, yeah. I'm on both sides. Like I fully will outwardly be like absolutely, you know, play the game the way you want to play. I think that if you spend money on it, you should be able to play it however you want to, even if you got it for free. I don't care. Pirate it if you want. But like also I am also a person who is like but the pixels will get mad at me. The pixels will be sad if I don't play them. It's such a problem. Ooh, another accuracy. Yes, please. I think we're good on those. I could take another acrobatic, but I think we're good on that. Toy Story messed us all up for real. That's so correct. Also, Ascension 12 is crazy, Bran. I'm bad at doing the Ascensions. I haven't climbed that ladder yet. What's the highest Ascension in this game? I don't even know. Is it like 20? Or is it like 12? Have you reached the highest Ascension with a defect? I just remembered I should have read that, but we got the red mask anyways. That we could have fought those guys for, but if you don't fight the guys, you can just get it from 20's the highest. Damn. You love winning. Honestly, valid. I shouldn't have played that preparation. I believe you'll get there eventually. But you have to play more Slay the Spire, unfortunately. Fortunately or unfortunately. Let's see. Acrobatics. What do we want? I would love a cheeky little heal. We can neutralize. And then I think Cloak and Dagger unload. Gotta unload. Also, all the classes other than Bard as I start my 75th Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. Honestly, so valid. Yeah, that's why I don't play on the higher ascensions as much, because I'm a big baby and I just want to run through the game sometimes, you know? I'm not... Well... Actually, I think if you Ritual Dagger this guy, it doesn't count as killing him. Damn. 2 times in a row, huh? I guess I should stop taking Ritual Dagger because I don't know what it does. Oh, don't regrow, please. I don't want to be trapped in the fucking building again. Except I'm going to, because this definitely isn't enough damage to kill both of these. And we're 1 away from Ink Bottle. Oh, wait. Wait. Yes! Liquid memories for the win. You love the challenge? Honestly, valid. I'm here for a challenge sometimes. We'll attempt, but I appreciate a game like Slay the Spire that lets you decide whether you want the crazy challenge or not. You know what I mean? Like with Slay the Spire and the Ascensions, or like Balatro and the higher stakes. I really appreciate like adjustable difficulty in video games. To some extent. Things that have been said by me and also Myrna. You really should have figured out what that Ritual Dagger does before you did what you did with it. Absolutely. Welcome to things you can say in Slay the Spire and also in your D&D campaign. You should really figure out what this Ritual Dagger does. Also, I hate this guy. He's annoying. You were scared. You should have been scared. It was a bad thing that Ritual Dagger could do. In this house, we love and appreciate Balatro. I don't know this guy's full rotation, so that's probably fine. Ooh, yes. I want this Noxious Fumes. I probably could have defended more, but... Oh, well. Excuse me. Oh, yes, we'll inflict terror. Accuracy. Footwork. Moment of truth. Yeah, that's fine. You can negative affect me. That's fine. Oh, that's less fine. Actually, that's less fine. Hold on. Well, at least at this point we're not going to be able to remove it from our deck, so I don't really have to worry about it. Nope, not that one. This one. Discard. Which I hate it when you contract a parasite. Things that I can say in this game, and also that Zenona has said in our D&D campaign. Don't you hate it when you contract a parasite? It's okay, we made it. Things you can say in your roguelike and also your D&D campaign. Damn, that bird is fucked up. It's probably fine. Wow, there's a lot of jokers here, huh? I don't need a heal right now. I can go one more round without dying. Honestly, so correct. And we've been wrong every time. We probably don't need 2 terrors in this deck, but I prefer having them than not having them. Oh, we can't pick any of anything, honestly. Except for a choke, which we don't need in this build. Cool. Thank you, fair merchant. I'm looking at you, Ring of Pain Owl. What has Owl ever done to you? Other than absolutely eviscerate everybody. Oh, that's annoying. I've acquired shame. Well, good thing we're not resting anymore. Oh, here's the guy. This is the one. What the fuck? The one elite in the game that will, give itself intangibility, which makes him a huge pain in the ass to fight. Listen, that vulture from D&D has also never done anything to me specifically, but I still don't trust it. I mean, it hasn't not done anything to you. There was, you know, terror to be had. Draw. Yeah, get rid of these. Because he's got an intangible on anyways, it doesn't... None of that mattered, but... Sometimes you gotta play the cards anyways. We certainly want a terror. We want an accuracy. We want a shiv. We want a shiv. We could do another terror. You're gonna have 198 rounds of vulnerability? I wish that stacked. That would be so fun. But then also they'd have to probably modify the card, so maybe it's better that it doesn't. You're not helping your case of me trying to trust the fucking owl. You shouldn't trust the owl. That's the thing. You should not trust Owl Ring of Pain. That's truly a not great idea to be doing for the most part. Oh, I could have gotten another obnoxious fumes. You can play his game, but like also, you know, if you don't play his game, you will die probably, and he will probably murder you. He's very good at murder. Exceptionally good at murder. For not being a crow. Yeah, upgrade 2 random skills. I like that. I'll take an extra footwork too. Sure. And give me another curse. Pain. That's going to be a really annoying one. Unplayable curse cards can now be played. Yeah! It's not going to help us a whole lot, but at least I can get them out of my way. If only we also got the Dubu doll. But alas. So, you lose 1 HP and exhaust it. But it doesn't cost any energy to play? I'll take that. This is gonna be a huge pain in my rear. You got anything good for me? No. Draw 1 card, maybe? Oh, yeah. Actually, should have gone for the daggers most of that time, but it's fine. Everything's fine. I was just about to say, this is starting to become less fine. Let's see. Which one of you is doing the most damage? You die. Actually, this is like, that's almost game. I'm drinking these for the health at this point. Because that's that. And then, whew, that was almost game. She's so strong, and for what? I know she's got less HP, I guess, which works, but Jesus Christ, she nearly kills me every time. Huge pain in my rear. Sadistic nature, yes please. Oh, I almost killed that knife. That one in the book. Oh, the stabby book. The book that just has like an arm with a knife coming out of it. It's one of my favorite enemies aesthetically. But yeah, absolutely a run under. It's a huge pain in the ass. Okay. We don't need defense at this point. She's not attacking. I need to just get damage on her. I don't want to worry about Ritual Dagger at this point, because she's very nearly going to kill me, and I just remembered that we can't rest at rest sites. So, this is going to get good. This is going to get real good. Alright. Let's try to get some of that heal. That's probably max, huh? Alright. The courier mouse is fun. Not terrible. Footwork? More footwork? Oh god. What a big lad. Excuse me. I guess I'm gonna keep exhausting those curses. As long as we have the bites left, we should still be able to, like, negate the amount of damage we take from them. It's okay. I honestly don't even know if it shows up in the waveform, you know? I'm not worried about it. We're vibing. Accuracy, get rid of these. Shiv, 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 shiv. Defense. Fight. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Get rid of you. Footwork, footwork. Deflect. Ow. That's gonna suck. But we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. But we're damn close. We gotta fucking... Y'all, we gotta fight Time Lord after this. I don't know if this run's gonna make it till the end. I don't like to be a downer on stream, but... We might be a little SOL, y'all. I hate the Time Lord. He's, especially when you spend the whole game building a combo deck, and this isn't even like a good combo deck or anything with a shiv, and you hit this last floor and you scroll all the way up and it's the fucking Time Lord. Kills my vibe every time. Take those. For defect, the awakened one can be dangerous. Oh yeah, I love using a lot of the powers. The awakened one is pretty much dangerous no matter what run I end up doing, because it's just so fun. The powers are so good most of the time. Thank God we're alive. But for how long is the question. We don't need any of that, actually. I think we're just going straight this way. What do we got in the shop? Nothing good as in terms of relics. Phantasmal Killers? Good. But we got 46 cards in this deck. I don't know if that's gonna help me a whole lot. I can bandage up. Which again, I don't think it's gonna help me a whole lot. We didn't get the build, so I'm just gonna remove that. I'm doing more noxious fumes, actually. That sounds fine to me. Oh, Lord. While walking and traversing through the chaos of the Spire, your thoughts suddenly begin to feel very real. Imaginings of monsters and riches begin to manifest themselves into reality. The sensation is quickly fleeting. What do you do? You're good, Bran. You're good. I usually pick fight boss from Act 1, obtain a rare relic. However, I honestly don't even know if we would make it through that fight, much less this fight that we are about to face. I think we healed a full HP. Can it really be this easy? Oh God. I'm not gonna fight these guys. I honestly wanna see if we can beat this run. I'm gonna smith. What do we want to smith? I think we smith one of these noxious fumes. The poison stack might be one of the only things that save us. Alright, let's do the time warp. We discard defend, do terror, bite, noxious fumes, cloak and dagger, shiv. And I'm taking this plated armor. I should have taken it later so that I could have the healing. Oh, this is gonna be a huge pain in the ass. It's gotta be accuracy and sadistic nature. Oh. I don't know if this is gonna work, y'all. Dagger spray, shiv. And I've got no defense? That's so rude. We're so dead. I thought we'd stand a better chance if I got back to full health. Act 3 boss theme does slap. It is very good. God, is that even gonna save us? What is that? 18? We'll live, but it's not looking pretty. Oof. Defend. Damn. The curses killed me! God damn it! That was such an okay run, too. Oh my god. That's a bummer. I am a half-hour overtime, though, so... Bonus stream for Monday. Good round, though. Look at all that. Look at that score. Yeah. I got a curse like right off the bat, and I was like, if I get the Duvu doll, it's gonna make all of this worth it. And I just kept taking curses, and the Duvu doll never showed up. So honestly, I knew from the beginning that this was going to be kind of a screwed run, but we made it a lot farther than I thought we were going to. On this run and the run where I had Snecko's Eye. That was crazy. Shit, though. Well, I appreciate everyone for hanging out tonight. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, to figure out what the new long play is going to be. My 4 choices at this point in time are a completionist Cult of the Lamb run, a completionist Stardew Valley run, a West of Loathing run, potentially on hard mode, or Blind Disco Elysium. Which I think is a lot of options, has a lot of good potential for chaos over the long run. But we'll see where we're at when we start stream tomorrow. Tomorrow there should also be VODs being uploaded. One from Tuesday back in February, and one from the Tuesday of last week when... What did we play? Did we play Balatro Tuesday of last week? I think so too. I appreciate it, Brambot. No worries if not. I just like letting people know when we're live, and if you can join us, and if not, maybe next time. I stream pretty much... I'm trying to stream pretty much like every weekday around the same time. So that if people have time, they know when to tune in. But so yes, we should be doing the long play tomorrow. You should get 2 VODs uploaded to the VOD channel, youtube.com/technicroller. It's in the Twitch description, which might be an easier way to get to it. But there should be new stuff on the VOD channel as of tomorrow. Hopefully. As long as the uploader goes well. Either way, I appreciate y'all so much, and I'll see you guys next time.